Do you want to discover the secrets to finding happiness through wisdom and daily resilience? Watch this video until the end. These pieces of advice might be helpful to you. Also, if you find this topic interesting, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. The key to a Stoic life lies in the distinction between what is under our control and what is not. Accepting what we cannot change becomes the foundation upon which to build a more serene and centered perspective. Upon waking up each morning with this awareness, we realize that real power resides in our actions, in managing our thoughts and reactions, not in external circumstances that often elude our control. This recognition liberates us from the slavery of unrealistic expectations and excessive concerns about external events. We learn to focus our energies and attention on what we can directly influence: our decisions, our responses, and our perspectives. Accepting what we cannot change doesn't mean passively resigning, but rather embracing a more realistic view of life. This allows us to focus on personal improvement, managing our reactions, and adapting to circumstances without being overwhelmed by them. This approach grants us a form of inner power that isn't subject to external fluctuations, an inner freedom that enables us to live with greater serenity, security, and confidence in our ability to face whatever life presents. Gratitude becomes a constant companion in our journey towards daily happiness. Practicing gratitude for the little things every day becomes a powerful ritual. It allows us to maintain a center in the present, recognizing the beauty and value in life's simple joys. Through present moment awareness, we tune into the richness of small things that might otherwise escape our notice. We find joy in the warmth of the morning sun, in the embrace of a loved one, in the smile of a stranger, or in the fragrance of a blooming flower. Gratitude enables us to pause, breathe, and acknowledge the beauty that surrounds us. This practice not only helps us develop a more positive perspective, but also connects us with the present reality. It's not just about acknowledging significant victories or extraordinary moments, but appreciating the daily fabric of life. Gratitude becomes a way of being aware of what we have instead of focusing on what's lacking. It teaches us to appreciate the richness of everyday experiences, to be thankful for the lessons learned from tough moments, and for the small joys that enrich our existence. Through this constant practice, we inch closer to happiness. It's not a pursuit of grand events or extraordinary successes, but rather a deep awareness of what makes life worth living: the simple, the everyday, and the precious. Stoicism emphasizes the constant development of virtues as fundamental pillars for a meaningful and balanced life. Wisdom, courage, justice, and moderation aren't just abstract ideals, but qualities we can actively cultivate in our daily lives. Wisdom guides us in the pursuit of knowledge and deep understanding. It's through wisdom that we discern, despite fears or difficulties, the inner strength that allows us to act in line with our values, even in the face of uncertainty and adversity. Justice embodies fairness and honesty in our actions towards others and ourselves. It's about being fair and honest in relationships, decisions, and daily interactions. Moderation is the key to avoiding extremes, seeking balance in every aspect of life. It helps us maintain a middle path, avoiding excesses and embracing stability. At the heart of these virtues lies the idea of moderation, avoiding extremes and always seeking balance. This middle path helps us live in harmony with ourselves and the surrounding world, finding stability in moderation, steering clear of the highs and lows that might disrupt our inner serenity. In Stoicism, these virtues are not distant goals or unattainable ideals, but qualities we can constantly develop through daily practice and reflection. Consistently working on these virtues allows us to approach the realization of a virtuous, balanced, and meaningful life. Reflecting on our mortality is a powerful practice that deeply connects us with the reality of life. This exercise leads us to face our existence with a broader perspective and fully appreciate the precious time we have. Meditating on our end pushes us to live with greater awareness of what might have seemed banal or taken for granted. Every moment, every experience takes on new meaning when we perceive our temporality on Earth. This practice isn't meant to generate fear or anxiety, but rather to create a deeper awareness of our existence. It encourages us to live fully, embrace challenges as growth opportunities, and develop resilience to face obstacles with calmness and determination. Reflecting on our mortality urges us to prioritize what truly matters, focusing on meaningful relationships, passions that nourish us, and actions that add value to our lives and others. Reflecting on our mortality isn't just a philosophical exercise. It's an opportunity to fully embrace life, accept challenges as part of the journey, and develop inner strength to face whatever life presents. The ability to change perspective is a precious skill that profoundly influences our life experience. In Stoicism, this practice plays a crucial role in how we approach situations and emotions. Seeing situations from different angles offers mental clarity, allowing us to observe things more objectively. This multidimensional perspective helps us overcome immediate emotional reactivity and adopt a more rational and balanced view of the circumstances surrounding us. In Stoicism, this concept is closely tied to the will not to be overwhelmed by negative emotions. The ability to change perspective helps us look beyond the surface of our emotions, enabling us to evaluate situations more objectively. Opening ourselves to different viewpoints allows for clearer mental clarity and a broader range of choices, leading to more rational and thoughtful decision-making. Furthermore, this ability fosters empathy towards others, helping us understand their perspectives and build deeper connections. It aids in forging stronger relationships and better conflict resolution. Changing perspective doesn't mean ignoring or denying our emotions, but rather looking at situations from different angles to gain a more comprehensive view. It's an exercise that requires constant practice, but the benefits it brings in managing emotions, decision-making, and interpersonal relationships are invaluable. Stoicism isn't a path towards denying emotions or an incessant search for constant happiness. It's rather a journey that teaches us to navigate life's waters with wisdom, balance, and inner strength. This philosophical approach doesn't promise perpetual happiness, but equips us with tools to face daily challenges with calmness and resilience. Awareness becomes a compass guiding us through moments of joy and difficulty. Gratitude becomes our ally in seeking a more positive perspective. What may have seemed ordinary or insignificant becomes valuable when seen through the lens of gratitude. Constantly developing virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and moderation becomes a life goal. These virtues are not just distant ideals, but qualities we can constantly cultivate to improve ourselves and our relationship with the world around us. Through the practice of these virtues, we learn to accept with serenity what we cannot change. This doesn't mean resignation, but rather understanding what is beyond our control and focusing our energies on what we can influence. Stoicism teaches us to be proactive about what's under our control, to make conscious choices, and to act with determination. This approach gives us the strength to face challenges, adapt to changes, and grow even in the most difficult circumstances. In summary, Stoicism is an invitation to live with wisdom, acceptance, and conscious action. It teaches us to live each day with serenity, to cultivate our inner strength, and to find peace in the awareness of what we can and cannot change. Thank you for watching the video until the end. If you liked the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel to stay updated on similar content. See you in the next video.